claim to be a perfect man around my enablers. After the closing bell and last song, it's a buzzkill when the house lights turn on. I hit the road and sing along to my headphones. Jules is dancing when I get home. We ramble round and round, round and round. Cell phone, these visions come. I see us swinging from a street light. We were underneath the moonlight, and the world was spinning round and round, round and round. Oh, round and round. Oh, round and round.
the ground beneath us. Tear gas to stay. I think I found Jesus. Waking on a Wednesday with those.
Opening face-off is just seconds away. Welcome to another exciting night of hockey action. Tonight's game is sponsored by Honda. The Flyers get possession, and we are underway. Gains the... And he'll...
No matter over mine, I'm breaking barricades and borderlines. Never cautious of the warning sign. I'm out to overpower anything y'all try to undermine. A living legend on the track. That institution on the field. Natural born warrior. The Coliseum know the deal. But when I started, walls they were closing in. Underestimated, now I'm overthrowing them. Riding like the chariots, the fire gates are opening. Don't know who's chosen for the podium. You're looking at the true and living. This is dedicated to everybody who doubted me. You made a gladiator out of me. You're all the reason why I stay motivated, while my team flag stays elevated.
This is dedicated to everybody who doubted me. You made a gladiator out of me. Game time, every win celebrated from the top. Let them know how we made it. Used to hate to confuse you, but I won't let it. MJ, how I followed through it, forever said it. Growing up, I was hard-headed and self-centered. I always knew it.
Greetings, everyone, with Ray Ferraro downstairs and Eddie Olczyk upstairs. I'm Mike Emmer. This evening, a clash of two great hockey teams for you. The Russians get possession, and we are underway. Jabbed away by Nicholas Lidstrom. What a save!
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Nicely into the zone. Got a piece of that one. To McDonough. Pitching this one to Hall. Terrific interception. Snapping a pass to Malkin. Shot. Can't get it on net.
You know what, Doc? I could see why he missed the net. There was nothing there. He tried to be too fine.
That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called. I think it's time we hear from Ray Ferraro.
The game's changed over the last 5 or 7 years, Doc. That puck possession has become even more important than it's ever been. It seems more and more that teams are trying to cycle the puck to eventually wear down a team so a scoring chance will pop out of that puck possession.
Okay, Ray, thank you. Good clean win. Lets it go. That's turned aside. We're going to get a penalty. It's a delayed call. Piece of it. Rebound. The Russians get 2 minutes, and the call is boarding. There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number 1. Pittsburgh's prevailed on another faceoff. The Russians organizing back in their own end. Nice poke check by Ekman-Larsson. Gets in, looks over his options here. The Russians waiting back in their own end. Puck loose, couldn't get through. Snaps one in there. Solid work there by Richards. Knocked it away with the stick. One-timer. Score! A power play goal. Some shots, only 1 goal.
A lot of opportunities. Love the mindset of getting pucks and people to the net.
And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. Taken away. He's in on an onside play. Shoots. Deflected off the blocker. Puck settled down by Ekman-Larsson. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Outstanding save with a glove.
There was some room. Not enough. Great glove save.
The Russians get the draw. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Jabbed away by Pronger. Got that in the trapper.
The goalie gave him the glove side, and he took it away. What a stop.
Over 9 minutes skated here in the first. Only 1 goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. And we get a penalty here. The referee strides over to hand it out. Heatley's going to the box. It's a tripping minor. Loose puck brought in by Pavel Bure. He gains the zone. The Canadians setting things up in their own end. And the loose puck regathered by Malkin. Pressing on with it in their own end. And he gains the zone. Good place to shoot from. Moves behind the net. Slides it to the point to Stone. Good place to shoot from, and he does. Good shooting place. Puck is seized by Datsuk. Pittsburgh's back to full strength. They've killed off the penalty. Head up as he carries it up the wing. That puck's loose. He couldn't get through the roadblock. Shoots one. That hit somebody. Kicked away. Brought a hit towards center. Looking to Johansson. Oh, bad giveaway there. Oh, and he misses.
You talk about a heavy, hard shot. Unfortunately, it just missed.
This is overwhelming. Into the corner. Through the corner. Skate kick out of the scrum. Taken over again. A shot. Big save there. He throws that just for a break.
Oh, they need a breather. Goaltender does the right thing by making a save, getting a whistle, and stopping play.
Good job on the draw. Shoots one, and it's driven away. Oh, and he is closed off emphatically.
Well, that's got to hurt. That is a solid hit.
The Canadians in their own end setting things up. Pitching it to Carter. Nicely into the zone. From the outside. Off the mark with the shot. Terrific opportunity, though. Good, strong work. Icing is canceled. The Canadians continue on in their own end. Offside stops the clock. They've got the draw. That's a good solid hit. He'll feel that one. Skill play by Oshie. Nearing the final minute of play. Chip to Skinner. Pittsburgh's on the move through the neutral zone. Moves. Fired up the wing to Skinner. That's the end. Good work by Hedman. Minutes have been played here and played pretty hard, so a rest is deserved. They'll have it now. Only 1 goal scored, lots of time left to play. And let's check out the shots on goal. 9 for Pittsburgh and 6 for the Canadiens. Middle period has just begun. Gets in. What'll he do? Oh, how can they miss that pass? The Canadiens in their own end in possession. Bounced off the boards to Hall. Scooped up by Evgeny Malkin. Deeks. And that one turned aside. Puck is grabbed by Taylor Hall. Possession taken behind the net. The Russians shifting gears back in their own end. Through center. Moved along and in. Continues through the neutral zone. Taken over now by Burry. Slid to Crosby. Smart recovery by Pronger. Directing that one to Malkin. Good defensive play. Loose puck, though. Puck is picked up by Carter. Nicely done with the interception. Poke checked away by Carter. The Russians carrying on along the boards. Superb defensive play by Fall. Gathered in by Hedman. Lets it go. And it's driven away again. The Canadiens lug that along in their own end. Steered up the wing to Gaudreau. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Wonderful save. The Russians lug that along through center ice. Passing one off now to Richards. That puck is loose on good defensive play. Heads to the front. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Puck is thrown to Skinner. Good work with the stick by Ben. And play stopped because of an offside. A little under 9 minutes to be skated in the second. It's a 1-0 game. Gets across, looks over his options. A shot, and another strong save. Freezes play.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. He banked it right ahead. Off the goal post. Back in his defensive end to get it. Pass attempt to Richards. Onside. He's pinned. Knocked right off the stick. Up the wing still with possession. He's all alone. Goaltender pass. Brought ahead. And now it's directed to Wheeler. On to Hall. Snaps a shot. The Russians wheel one ahead up the wing. Fires! Collected by Ben. Laid on to Hall. Gains the blue line. Got a piece of it with the glove. Propelled to Nicholas Lidstrom. Smart recovery by Tyler Seguin. Good poke check by McDonough. Flings it. Oh, that was close. The Russians with possession up the wing. Terrific hand-eye. That one comes out of the air and is knifed down to the ice. Scooped up by Hetman. Trying hard to get it out of the zone. That one's cleared away, and that will take care of this period. 40 minutes have been played in this contest, and everyone gets a break, but just for a moment. Third period coming up. Looking at the shots on goal through 2 periods here, 13 for Pittsburgh and 9 for the Canadiens.
Just a friendly reminder about tonight's sideline.
Jones has been perfection so far. Here's an example of his artistry in goal. Intermission is next. "40 minutes have been played. They are getting ready for the third period here. So take us back through the game. What do you think, Eddie?"
Pittsburgh's coaching staff, Doc, has to be pretty pleased the way they played through the first 40 minutes of play. One area of concern has been their offense. They need to take advantage of all the time of possession and finally put the puck into the back of the net.
Held now by Scott Niedermayer. Moving it to Pavel Bure. Skilled play by Datsuk. The Canadiens control the play at center. Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first. The Canadiens prevailing on the faceoff. Got in the way of that one, too. Trying to go to Malkin. A quick turnover by the defense. Can they keep it going here? Let's go a wrist shot. Let's go a wrister. Lasered off his head.
Right in the mask. Next one should be right along the ice.
Carried out of his own end towards center ice. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Great save. And a whistle. Clean win on the draw. The Russians in their own end lug that puck along. And possession snapped up by Hetman. Puck controlled by Heatley. Into the end of attack. Karam pass to Hedman. Off his helmet mask. And he holds on. Just under 7 minutes of sweat and anger here in the third. Only 1 goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. Possession seized by Stone. Gathered up again by Carter. Score! That one went off his skate. Pittsburgh's gotten this game back under control. They've tied the score, they've had an advantage in time of possession, and we still have lots to go here in the third.
61, Mark Stone. Time of the goal.
Used the stick well, didn't he? That one by Skinner. And he will go back with this one. Shoots, got in front of another one.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Score! That's 2 unanswered goals. The Russians have scored an important goal. They now lead by 1. There's still time left, but the advantage so far has been with them in time of possession. To Tarasenko. Gathered up again by Crosby. Turned away. Took that wrist shot. Grab, great chance ahead. Terrific stop, but it's loose. Score! 3 straight goals. Pittsburgh's lead is now 2. Here in the third period, they have to brace themselves for an attack. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Eyed by the defense, puck loose. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Outstanding point-blank save.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
Shutout positioning by Johansson. Collected in the corner. Can he clear? The Russians are starting back in the defensive zone. Pitching this one to Wheeler. And yet again, here is Ray Ferraro.
The Russians have been by far the more physical team. It is way better to hit than to be hit.
Thanks, Ray. Professional hockey is not a game for the faint of heart. One team has certainly had the hits advantage tonight. Defensive zone win. And play is stopped on an icing. Just a little over 6 minutes to go. Just recently another goal, and so the lead is 2. Off the faceoff, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. The Russians lug that along the boards. Zips! One-timer, big score! 4 in a row. Pittsburgh's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. Chip to Hall. Keeps it going up the wing. Nice poke check by Nicholas Lidstrom. Into the attacking end. Breakaway! Oh, what a stop! Seeks the corner. He completed that pass, but it wasn't perfect. The Canadians up the wing are moving the puck. Slid to Agostino. Loose puck did not go well. Shoots. Oh, a save. Final minute of the third. There will be a lot of joy in one locker room and some real searching in the other. Pittsburgh starting from their own zone. It's an onside play. Save! Terrific determination by Datsu. Closed off effectively and sealed. And possession established on the pickup. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
28 showing on that clock. Big save. Gathered up by Fall. On to McDonough. Gains the zone. Look at this! Deflected off the blocker. Wrist shot. That shot came from just 6 inches. To the last 10. Big save. Looking for room. 4. Shot on. Blocked. The horn signals the end of the game. Pittsburgh's got the victory in this one. Seemed like puck possession time was significant.
The puck was on their stick all night long, and they were using their skating legs to create offensive chances.
And again, we thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the evening as much as we did. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.
it great. Everything for the win, the loser couldn't relate. Overtime in the gym, my man handled the weight. I waited a long time for my time, give me a plate. Born to create, give me life, give me buzz. Give me money, give me peace, give me all of the above. To see the light, you need a plug. So give me health, give me wisdom, and all of the love. I'm a beast, grind hard, the paper it bring. I attack, bob weave, I'm good in the ring. Up north, wild boys and crazier things. Must I remind you in the presence of Canadian kings? Play a salute.
But when I started, walls they were closing in. Underestimated, now I'm overthrowing them. Riding like the chariots, the fire gates are opening. Don't know who's chosen for the podium. First album, certified classic. Last album, borderline magic. Stimulated your brain cells, shocked your chakras. Fuse hip-hop, rock with opera. Realest rappers in Toronto love to see me in the booth. Baddest stallions love to see me in a suit. Salute, proof, Galloway the God again. Here go the God again. Lyrical, spiritual, bring the Dalai Lama in. I could never die. 2 rap Junos nominated for a Gemini. Started with a symphony, the sum is still a mystery. Keep making records, I'ma keep on making history. But when I started, walls they were closing in. Underestimated, now I'm overthrowing them. Riding like the chariots, the fire gates are opening. Y'all know who's chosen for the podium, you're looking at the
This is dedicated to everybody who doubted me. You made a gladiator out of me. Game time, every win celebrated from the top. Let them know how we made it.
This is dedicated to everybody who doubted me. You made a gladiator out of me. You're all the reason why I stay motivated, while my team flag stays elevated.
opening face-off is just seconds away. Welcome to another exciting night of hockey action. Tonight's game is sponsored by Honda. Terrific action lies ahead. The Russians get the first play of the game. Slides it to the point to Nicholas Lidstrom. Shot down the ice, and it's an icing. And we're happy to have Ray Ferraro with us as well. He is down near the ice.
The Russians are among the league's most aggressive teams. One thing they always have to be careful of is at times they can lose their discipline and take a whole pile of penalties. Now they've got good...
Great save!
Oh, that was a reactionary save.
Fires! Blocked. Collected by Crosby. Strong play, good reach. Point-to-point pass. That shot's blocked. Carried from the defensive zone toward center. Montreal's in possession as they travel through center. Pitching it, Hedman. They battle on up the wing. It's an onside play. Got it in his own end. Huge hit. Possession's gone.
Anytime you get hit in the open ice like that, that is a jolt.
Gotten quickly back. Fires. Big time save. Big time shooter. Cleared back down for an icing. The Russians win it. Terrific glove save. Loose puck captured by Scott Niedermayer. Moving it now along the side. Punched away. The puck now possessed by Lidstrom. Terrific determination by Burry. Shot. The Russians with possession in their own end. Wonderful job as he plays it up the wing. It was defense, now it's offense. Let's see. Gets in. What'll he do? Good hand to eye. And the reach of the stick. The Canadians want to generate something up the wing. Let's go, Arister. What a move on that one with the stick. Tries to get it on net. Makes that play deep. Moving it to Versteeg. Shot. Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Propelled to Desharnais. Lets a shot go. Great work with the pad. Lets it go. Good job with the stick. On to Gardner. Nicely into the zone. Taken behind by Gardner. And the puck is scooped up by Claude Giroux. That's a marvelous save. The Russians waiting back in their own end. Up the wing and still with it. Snapped off a wrist shot. Oh, that's a great save by Price. Oh, how can they miss that pass? To Agostino. Right near the line, can he keep it going? And he is reefed.
Whoa.
Acrobatic stop by Price.
Talking about making it look easy.
Oh, what a great chance, but it's off the iron.
Oh, just a few inches from being a perfectly placed shot.
Grabbed, the two centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there. Carried out of his own end toward center. Montreal's accelerating ahead through the neutral zone. Could not be filtered through. A strong play by Hedman. In their own end, continuing. The Russians control the play along the boards. He's right in front. Score! Not much time left, but enough for that one. The Russians have broken the tie. Perhaps they can build on this lead here in the first period.
Good help for the centerman.
Fires a shot. Wow, what a glove save. Just wide of the net. First period is over. The players will get a rest. The vendors and the organist will not. Only 1 goal scored and 2 periods yet to go.
If you have the best decorated car or home,
Puck dropped and the clock moving in the second period. Blue passed. Snaps it on goal. And it's driven away.
Montreal's got to feel like they're very lucky right now. They've really struggled to keep the puck out of their net as their goalie's had a long night.
The Canadians in their own end in possession as they travel. Shoots one. Turned away. Directing that one to Datsyuk. Onside. Picks it up in his own end. Closed off and sealed on the boards. And it's kicked away by Pavel Bure. Making headway through the center zone. Lets it go. That puck's still alive, but a great glove save. Gets play stopped. Just under 4 minutes have gone by in the second. It's a 1-0 game. Wrist shot. Snapped out of the air. And a whistle.
Usually when you see shoving and pushing after a whistle, it leads up to something bigger. And I mean a lot bigger.
The Canadians win it. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Moving along in the defensive zone. Taken away. Gains the blue line. Turned on net. Score! And the game is even. Montreal's got the game even up again. Still in the second period. Lots of time. Can't wait to see what happens now. Good standing poke check by Jamie Benn. Grabbed by Richards. 2 sticks together. It goes to the offense.
5 minutes, 46 seconds.
Good quick poke check there. Turned aside. Gets that pass from his goalie through traffic. 2 sticks together, they cancel. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Price is in his own zone trying to get to center ice. Shot back down for an icing, and back it will come into their zone again.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Tie up and help from the winger. Nice standing poke check by Bufflin. Takes that on his stick and looks ahead. Good play right at the net, and he got his pad on it. Snapping a pass to Jamie Benn. The Russians battling along the boards. Into the attacking end. Solid glove save. Pass off the woodwork to Benn. Lets it go. Save. The Canadians with possession in center ice. A shot. Oh, and he missed the net.
In this situation, you have to hit the net. Sometimes it's best just to fire it right at the goaltender.
Possession taken by Niedermeyer. That hit somebody. Point to point, waffle boarded. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. Montreal's got 2 on this one for tripping. There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number 1. The Russians get the draw. That hits somebody. Smart recovery by Richards. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Good intercept. Knocked right off the stick. Trying to get something generated up the wing. Drives to the crease. Oh, what a pad save. Off a body. Okay, so he's got it on his stick. What'll he do next? Poke checked away by Richards. And he's able to keep it in. Took it up high.
They hit him right in the head.
Passing one off now to Datsu. Montreal's back to full strength. They've killed off the penalty. Has it picked up. The Russians have it in center ice. At the point of drive. Got a piece of that one. One-timer. Got in the way of that one, too. Shot. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
Good opportunity to regroup here after that save, but now they got to win a defensive zone faceoff.
Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. Deflected off the blocker. Into the end of attack. Heatley's tripped, and a penalty should be coming. Goalie to the bench, arms still in the air. Substitution made. Good jab with the stick there. And play is stopped for a penalty. Play stops, and still another penalty. Every game presents a fork-in-the-road opportunity, and this is it. It's a long 5-on-3 power play, and it begins now. Montreal's in control of the puck up the wing.
Time of the penalties, 19 minutes, 34 seconds.
Superb defensive play by Stone. After 2 periods of play, we have a 1-1 score.
Don't forget to check out our
Still somebody in the box as this period starts, so the penalty kill will have to be strong. We're underway. With a drive. And gathered in by Heatley. That shot came from just 6 inches.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
That puck's loose. Good defense. Solid work defensively by Gardner. He's alone. Wonderful save. Good work with the stick. Stone's carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice. The Canadians have killed it off. And he's held up. Kicked out of the scrum. Puck corralled by Heatley. He throws it there. Missed.
And he powdered that. That one-timer just missed wide.
Shoots it on. Terrific shot, but a denial. The Canadians wheel it up the wing. Through the neutral zone, hanging on to it. Cruises to the slot. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter. Fires in front. He scores! Pavel Datsyuk. The Russians have broken the tie here in the 3rd period. What will they do next? How will they start to play this game? Aggressive? Passive. Broke that play up at center. Gets in. What'll he do? Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
The goalie makes himself look big.
A shot. Didn't get through. Seeks the corner. Carried out of his own end towards center ice. Taken over again. Fires! Terrific point-blank save. Montreal's lugging it along in the defensive zone. What a hit!
Better get your head up. That's a solid hit that he had to take there.
And play stopped because of an offside. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Gets in and he'll look over his options. And snapped up by Hagelin. No team worth its name is going to let that go.
Hagelin's nicked up here.
Well, on the heels of that, it looks like we might have some war here.
Well, when you act like that, you better be ready to defend yourself.
The Canadians look to make a difference up the wing. A shot, blockered away. Good job, he rubbed him right out. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Montreal's got that face-off win. They score! And they've tied the game up. The Canadians have fought back and tied this game here in the third period. Not a lot of time left. This will be thrilling. That pass just did not work. It goes back outside. So again, they ready an attack. And he uses the safety of the area behind the net for another pass. Puts one on. Missed the net.
Oh, that shot had a lot.
Blocked. Pitching this one to Malkin. That's the end. Good work by Scott Niedermayer. Nicely into the zone. Fires. He got his pad on it. Oh, poke check saved one there. Scott Niedermayer's in his own end, headed toward center. Looking to Hall. Used the stick well, didn't he? That one by Niedermayer. Montreal's lugging it through the center ice area. Squibbed over, sticked away. Terrific determination by Malkin. Lets it go. Puck is thrown to Versteeg. That's a good solid hit. He'll feel that one.
Oh, that hit sends a message.
And the puck controlled by Scott Niedermayer. Broke it up well with the poke check. Montreal's in possession as they move up the wing. Went to the backhand. Great pad stop. Keeps it going behind the goalie. Shot. Has it in his own end. Who's got the next goal? We're nearing the end. He gains the zone. The Canadians have it in their own end. Dogged determination there. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Puck's loose, denied by the roadblock. The Russians in their own end lug that puck along. Defender held his ground. The puck is loose. He's alone. Wonderful save off a wonderful shooter.
A huge opportunity late in the game. What a save.
Now the puck rounded up by Gardner. Trying the probe up the wing. Puck loose. Couldn't get through. Shoots. And it's turned aside. Oh, look at this. This is escalating right into the goaltender.
Boy, there's going to be payback here.
Nose to nose for a second, Doc, but they're going to skate away.
An enormous defensive face-off win. In all alone. Score!
Oh, he looked confident on that breakaway right before he scored.
Price can't catch up to this shot. This thing is too powerful for him, and he just gets a small piece of it.
All right, now there's some misbehavior. I don't know if we're going to have to fill the penalty sheet here.
Well, I hope so, Doc, because this game needs this jolt.
Game over. The Russians have a decisive victory in this contest here this evening.
The center icemen were a big key by dominating the faceoff circle.
watching everybody's punch clock and waiting for the moonwalk to take them back to dance them away. Everybody shadow boxing, don't you wanna stop, drop, and roll till the whole thing burns like you earned the flame. It's all the same. Shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame. How can you sleep? How will you die when this is how you live your life? You see the world well locked inside. It's just a flash before your eyes. We don't know why we can't break through if all we do is people watch. You people watch, that's all you do. You loved and lost, you people watch.
Hi, everyone, with Eddie Olczyk alongside and Ray Ferraro down at the ice. This is Mike Emery. This evening, a clash of two great hockey teams for you. The Russians have the first possession of the game. The Maple Leafs lug that puck along the boards.
Oh, great cut.
Gathered up again by Scott Niedermayer. Puck loose, now picked up. Into the attacking end.
In all alone.
They score! It didn't take long, and things get quiet. We knew the scoreless tie would be broken. Who thought this early, and by the visitor?
Boy, the visitors got to gain a lot of confidence getting this early lead.
Number 29, time of the goal.
And this is Aaron Ekblad, broke in at 18. Thinking maybe his goalie's got a better idea. Closer to him now. Nice standing poke check by Pavel Bure. Offside stops the clock. Possession established. Good reach there. Good place to shoot from. Puck covered, whistle blown. Over 3 minutes played here in the first. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. Solid neutral ice poke check. A loose puck taken by Nicholas Lidstrom. Keeps it going up the wing. He tried, but he turned it over. Solid defensive play to break up the rush. Thornton's carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice. That play is offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff. The Maple Leafs control from the faceoff. And drops on back and waits for help. Good standing poke check by Richards. Around it again. That one blocked. Decides to head for the corner. Could not be filtered through. A strong play by Perry. The Russians setting things up in their own end. Gathered up by Bure. Puck's loose off the enemy this time. Moves it to the barrier at center ice. Gathered in by Olin. Couldn't get through. Well thrown pass up the middle to Perry. Fantastic shutdown. Loose puck taken by Stone. The Maple Leafs lug that along up the wing. Shoots. Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Broke that play up at center. The Russians want to generate something up the wing. That play went offside. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Nicely into the zone. Lets it go. And a good save in the goal crease. Grab. Great chance ahead. Smart recovery by Pavel Datsyuk. Moves to the corner. Pittsburgh starting back in their own end. Carried toward the neutral zone. Pushing it on up the wing. And at an angle to Pavel Bure. Pass attempt to Ovechkin. Skill play by Lidstrom. Directing that one to Bure. Speared along by Nicholas Lidstrom. Let's go Arister. Chip to Giroux. Moving it to Malkin. Gets in. What'll he do? Closed off and sealed on the boards. Laid on to Ovechkin. Lets a shot fly. He scores! Just past 3 minutes to go in the period. The Maple Leafs have widened their lead. It's now 2 goals.
Assisted by number 8.
Lidstrom's carrying it through center.
28. Claude Giroux. Time of the goal.
And the linesmen were watching very carefully. That is an offside. Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up. Outstanding work with the glove. Carried out of his own end towards center ice. Has it in his own end. Nearing the 20th minute of this period.
1 minute left in the first period.
Shot on. Jabbed away by Hedman. Loose puck due to the play by Heatley. Lets it go. Penalty call coming. Watch for his signal here. Heatley's penalized 2 minutes for slashing.
Penalty to number 15, Danny
Off the face-off, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team.
19 minutes, 54 seconds.
And the first period ends. The red light flashed twice, both for the same team. 2-0. 1 period played. A second period is about to begin. What do you think of what we've seen so far?
Pittsburgh's lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover. I'm sure the coaches addressed that problem in the intermission.
Trying to go to Richards. Pittsburgh's in their own end and in possession. Wanting to generate something up the wing. Good defensive play, hand to eye and center ice. And picked up now by Richards. Skate kick out of the scrum. Slides it to the point. No time to react. Didn't need it. Save.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Geometrically to Tarasenko. Pittsburgh's done a wonderful job of penalty killing, and so we're back even. Boy, what reaction. He's got it again. Good work by Datsyuk. The Maple Leafs starting back in their own end. Terrific determination by Datsyuk. Gets in, looks over his options here.
Datsyuk's trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
The Maple Leafs carrying it in their own end. Gathered up again by Datsyuk. Scott Niedermayer's in his own end, headed towards center. Jabbed away by Olin. Bad save! And the puck taken hold of by Hedman. Head up as he carries through center. Oh, and he is drilled.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
And they've got it again. He's got that one. Let's see what happens. Gets across, looks over his options. Oh, what a stop.
They don't ask how, he just did.
Good stick work, and for that reason, it's a chance for the offense. Puck loose, couldn't get through. Pittsburgh's in their own end and shifting gears. Poke checked away by Chara. And the possession taken up by Perry. Nice stand-up poke check there. Lets it go. Deflected off the blocker. A good, solid shot, but a strong stop and deflection out of play off the goaltender. The Maple Leafs win that faceoff. Right in that catching glove. Good work. The Russians are starting back in the defensive zone. It's an onside play. Using the point. The Maple Leafs have control of the puck at center ice. Good job with the poke check. Many yards gained to Lindstrom. Has it back deep. The Maple Leafs on the move through center. That shot came from nowhere.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Behind the net. A shot. Guarded the goal again. He covers and holds on. Just a little over 6 minutes to be played in the second. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team. The Russians controlling play now in their own end. Ahead on that left wing to Jamie Benn. Into the end of attack. Carried out of his own end toward center. 2-on-1. In all alone. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance. The Maple Leafs have scored yet again, and it's late in the second. They've put together a 3-0 lead. A huge advantage in shots on goal, and maybe not much for the coach to say at the end of this period. Pitching this one to Olin.
Time of the goal, 15 minutes, 23.
He was outnumbered, but not outskilled. The Maple Leafs control the play in their own end. Propelled to Giroux. To Richards. He is shut right off.
That's a physical brand of hockey.
And the puck controlled by Giroux. Great stick there. That's who's tripped up. That should be a penalty. The poke check worked. And so now a penalty will be handed out. The Maple Leafs are boxed on a tripping minor. Solid, clean win.
2 minutes for tripping.
The drama heightens in this final minute of the second period. Taken toward the neutral zone. Snapping a pass to Thornton. Pittsburgh setting things up in center. A backhand shot. Sacrificial play on that block shot. Brings a shot. Nearly grazed the iron on that.
Here's one of those times where you look at the net and there's nothing there. That's where you just got to shoot for the center of the net.
And that is the end of the second period of this game. One more to go, and who knows, maybe more action beyond that. Patrick Waugh's performance so far, not one he's proud of, as we head to break.
To use 100% renewable energy. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the Plate Clean recycling bins located throughout the arena. Thank you for joining us in a campaign to save energy and keep our city clean.
$40 minutes down, at least 20 minutes to go. What are your thoughts so far?
The Maple Leafs have had their way offensively, putting up a bunch of goals here through the first 2 periods of play. Let's see how they play it the rest of the game. Do they sit back, or do they look to add to their comfortable lead?
Period has begun with one team still short. Some carryover time left. Stone's lugging it in his own end, headed northward. Superb defensive play by Olin. And a save there. The Maple Leafs, they score! They only trail by a pair. Pittsburgh's deficit is now just 2. Third period, still time to go. Let's go, guys. It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession. The Maple Leafs lug the puck in their own end. Gains the zone. Poke checked away by Lidstrom. Picks it up in his own end. Through the corner. One-timer. Got his pad on that one. Can't seem to find a play there, so he'll go back and reset. Around through the corner. Broke it up well with the poke check. Carried from the defensive zone. Moved along and in. Shoots it on. Got that in the trapper.
Oh, if you're a shooter, you don't want to see the goaltender flash his glove like that.
Down to rinkside we go yet again. Ray, what you thinking?
Olin's been like a one-man demolition crew. He has been so physical all over the ice.
Okay, Ray, he is a special player to watch. Defensive zone win. Goes back a little further. Oh, an error on that pass. Good chance here. The puck is scooped up by Pavel Bure. Gains the blue line. Nice work by Bure. Boy, he got slashed. There'll be a penalty for that. Blocked away. Laws at the bench. The extra man's on. Turned right away with the poke check by Zdeno Chara. What a scrum. Rocked and held like a baby. The Maple Leafs are boxed for 2 minutes. The call is slashing. The Russians' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Good job on the draw.
2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty. 7 minutes.
Passing one off now to Thornton. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Good poke check by Stone. The Russians ready in attack back in the defensive zone. Terrific interception. Smart recovery by Olin. The Maple Leafs wheel one ahead up the wing. Oh, here's a wrister. Wonderful save.
That save was much more difficult than it looked.
Up the wing still with possession and with oh, and a great opportunity denied by that pass. The Maple Leafs are back even. Full strength action, the penalty kill. That one came closer to the Zamboni doors.
Missing the net that badly, there's going to be a teaching point coming from the coach when he gets back to the bench.
Long lead pass to Lidstrom. Lets it go. Terrific stop, but it's loose. Brought a hit towards center. That puck's loose. Good defense. Could not be filtered through a strong play by Richards. The Maple Leafs have it in their own end. He gains the zone. On the outside, a shot. That's turned aside. Speared along by Jamie Benn. Looks ahead to start something. Jabbed away by Olin. The Maple Leafs are moving the puck in the defensive zone. On to Thornton. Pointed to Ekblad. Jabbed away by Richards. The Maple Leafs in possession as they travel in their own end. Onside. Blocked that one. Another. The Russians in their own end setting things up. Poke checked away by Nicholas Lidstrom. Puck collected by Perry. Back in his defensive end to get it. And that's icing. The pass didn't connect, and down the ice it went, and so back it'll come.
Seems like we've had a lot of this going on after a couple of the last whistles. Wouldn't be surprised if somebody's looking to dance in the future.
A little under 3 minutes remaining. One goal given up, but still a margin for error because the lead they enjoy is 2. Score! The hat trick! It's not really loud in here, but they don't expect that. They've won the faceoff. He's in on an onside play. Waffle boarded. Karam pass to Pronger. Oh, quick reflexes. Good thing. And yet again, here is Ray Ferraro.
Doc and Edzo will take a look back at the hat trick. He's finished from some very difficult spots on the ice, but has been an exceptional player throughout.
He's been impossible to miss out there, Ray. The Russians prevailing on the faceoff. Blocked. Nearing the last minute of the third period.
In the third period.
Right near the goal stripe in the corner to Tarasenko. Oh, he saw the window open, but he didn't even touch the curtain.
Oh, he was trying to be too cute with that shot. You cannot miss the net that badly.
Down to the last 43. Puck controlled now by the defense. 39 left. To the last 37. Rubbed out along the boards.
Glass is going to rattle there, boys. That's a big hit along the boards.
Nice poke check by Pronger. Gets in. What'll he do? And the loose puck brought in by Hedman. Got in the way of that one. That one's to him from his goaltender. One into another. And this one goes into the books. And the buzzer sounds. This was surgical.
You need good hands, Doc, to be a surgeon. They had good hands all night long.
Everybody's punch clock and waiting for the moonwalk to take them back to dancing.